How you doing?
I've been a lot better. I didn't think I was ever gonna see you again.
Don't forget what I said to you. While I may not agree with it, I will always be a hand for you to fall back on. All right? What's going on? Because I'm trying to piece this together myself too. They wouldn't even let me visit you in prison. They stopped me from going into Bolingbrook. Alan stopped me. Pixie
Miss
stopped me.
Thomas is there.
Thomas is in prison.
Hmm. Yeah.
I I actually heard that from somebody. Do you know why he's in prison?
Terrorism. For the same reasons I was.
You know what happened?
I don't remember what happened. I've been told what happened.
What are people telling you? Maybe see if I could put a little truth to it. You know I'm not gonna say anything.
That we kidnapped Lauren Forster. That I kidnapped Dr. Blake. Um, that I shot Dr. Blake and that I shot another cop. Why would I shoot the one man who's saved my life multiple times and saved? How is that any kindness?
I don't know. I really don't. Izzy, do you remember texting me at all?
Few days, few days ago, when I left you a note.
And I got that note. And I don't want you to feel like I can't forgive you. Okay? It's obviously a lot to take in. And if you want the blunt truth, it was probably one of the hardest forms of betrayal. I don't want you to look at me. Look at me. I say this to you in confidence. Even at any worse or any more low I could get, I could still find the positive in somebody, okay? And I want you to know that I know you're going through stuff right now. And I know things are not easy at the moment. But I will always have an open heart to forgive. It's going to take some time, but it will be there. It may just not be right now, okay?
You shouldn't forgive me.
What's that?
You shouldn't forgive me.
I know. But to be fair, I shouldn't be doing a lot of things. There's a lot that I really shouldn't do. There's a lot that I hear that I should say. There's a lot that I witness that I should report to the police. There's a lot that I'm involved in that should put me in jail.
No.
But
If there's one thing in all of this, I will leave you out of everything that I have to do. I will not involve you in this. I can't say the same for Thomas, but I can't say the same for Quinn.
I think I'm okay with Quinn. I think Quinn was pretty open with me when I spoke with her.
Quinn's a manipulative bitch.
She is. And I don't think Quinn and I are on good terms either. But I think Quinn is open to how selfless I can be, I guess. I'm gonna ask you, more or less just so I can understand. Do you think Thomas wants to let me live my life? Or do you think Thomas is out looking to eventually come after me?
He wants to let you live your life, I think, but I'm not sure. I
You can't be sure about anything. And I get that. And I'm gonna take with what you say with a grain of salt.
I can't say that he doesn't want to hurt the people that you love, but I don't think he's coming for you directly.
Did he ever say who he wanted to hurt?
I remember a conversation about setting Dark's house on fire.
Hmm. Do you remember if he ever did it?
I don't know.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna bring this up with anyone.
If him and Quinn did, I don't know. She's been blocking me out, only sharing what will hurt me.
Has this been going on for a while? Do you remember the last time you spoke with Quinn? Minus this week?
Quinn and me have been fighting ever since the plane accident. The merge didn't actually work. Quinn pretended, and then came back at me stronger than ever.
When you say the merge didn't work, do you mean it didn't work at all? Or are you implying that you feel like it was more or less placebo?
I think it was more a placebo. I think I wanted it to work. I don't know. It just didn't really have the effect I think Thomas wanted.
Thomas wanted?
He wanted us to merge. Didn't he?
I think he did. I think he did.
You know, someone stabbed him in prison.
When was this?
About an hour before I was released. He said that someone asked it to happen. I found him in the cafeteria bleeding. I mean, I know I got shot yesterday. I didn't wake up with these wounds from nothing. I can recognize a bullet hole. Whoever shot me did not hold back.
You think it was the police?
They say I shot a cop, so it wouldn't shock me.
And you don't know what cop that was?
I, I don't remember anything.
Okay. Izzy, if anything, I'm just talking to get you to talk, alright? I want you to not keep any of this in. At the same time, I want you to know that I do not hate you. I do not despise you. And as much as, like I said, I do not agree with what you were doing, you will, and I promise you will, always have a hand to fall back on. I do not think you are a monster. I do not think you want Quinn to come out. I think Quinn likes to toy with your emotion and likes to use you in ways to make you do things you probably don't want to do. And I will be very open to seeing if I'm speaking to Quinn or if I'm speaking to Izzy. And it will not change the way I feel about either. I might be a little bit more blunt with Quinn, but I will have your back. Just know that I cannot support what you are doing if you feel such a way. But you know that already. All right.
Yeah.
Alan told me something. He said you had mentioned my name and that I was the last family you had. Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't want to let you down. I know things have been rough in the past. And I know that your marriage with Bryce was probably not what you wanted it to be. But Bryce will not let you down either. Pixie has a really big heart. She will not let you down either. I will make it whatever I need to do in order to promise you that. I will not let me being family be any less than family.
Sorry that I pushed you away. I felt like I had to. Because I knew that it was hurting you. But I know it was a stupid choice. And I knew I should have, instead of pushing you, let you help. But
You didn't know how I was going to react, right?
yeah, and the way Quinn makes it seem is that if I don't do what she says, that I lose her, and I don't. It's been so many years, I don't know how to live without her. And Thomas makes me feel the same way. It's just, I don't know why he has this hold over me. But whenever he's around me, I feel like I have to help him. but I don't want to. But Quinn does, and I know he does bad things. But I think it's the same thing as I think of him like my dad, and I don't have one, and I don't want to lose him because then I have to go through all of that again. And then if I don't have Quinn, how do I get through the trauma? It becomes an endless cycle.
I'm speaking to Izzy right now, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. How do you feel about Thomas Twain?
I hate him for what he did to you, for what he did to me. But for some reason, I feel this need to protect him and help him. And I don't know why. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you.
It's like I see him and all that hate goes out the window.
We're gonna get
How
to
does
the
that
bottom of
happen?
it. I don't know. But I could promise you we're going to get to the bottom of it. And we are gonna work on this, okay? And I want you to know, while this place is kind of shitty, that you have good therapists here that check in on their patients. And I will be here as many times as I need to be in order to speak to you, okay?
You just need to keep me away from Joy.
How come?
Because I don't know what Quinn and Thomas have spoken about. And I'm worried. I already expressed this to Dash before I was moved. What if Quinn does something to Joy and then I'll never... I know I told you I was okay with him hurting Joy, but I wasn't. It was just... I'm not okay with any of it. But I felt like I had to say I was to push you away and to let Quinn do her thing. I don't want Pillbox fine. I don't want Troy hurt.
I know.
Look, I just want to street race and have fun with my friends.
And I know you do. And in fact, I was talking to Alan. And I actually said, word for word, hand to whoever. I said to Alan about 10 minutes before. I said, you and I both know Izzy. I said, you know she wouldn't pull a gun in a straight race. You know she wouldn't hurt somebody in a straight race. You know she likes the thrill of running. This is not Izzy right now. And Alan agreed. Okay? I know you. And I know Izzy. And I know when you feel conflicted and Quinn takes over. And there's a reason why I didn't cancel you. I didn't cancel you out of my life after we spoke. Okay? Because I knew something bigger was going on.
Why do I hear a GTR?
Maybe Calodro. Is there a problem with the GTR?
No, I was just wondering who it was.
Alright. I'm sure Bryce wants to speak to you. He's here, right? I think. Yeah. He's somewhere.
Hey, can I... Can I hug you?
Absolutely. You have nothing to worry about, okay? Obviously, the worry is going to be in trying to get to the bottom of this. We will get to the bottom of this. And I do not want you to forget anything I've spoken about since our last conversation. You have my back, and I will always have yours.
I'm sorry. I know it doesn't mean a lot, but I really am sorry.
And I do accept your apology, but I also want you to understand that I do not want you to apologize for something that you cannot control. Okay? Never feel guilt for something you don't have control of. If you witness a crime across the street and you see someone get shot, you don't need to apologize because you were not them. The person that needs to apologize is the guy with the gun. And in this instance, you may have been holding the gun, but you were not you. Okay? You cannot apologize for someone else taking over. Okay?
I, I think you're gonna have to help Alan understand this a bit more. It's not really his world.
Who's that? William?
No, Alan.
Oh. I think Alan and I need to have a long conversation. And I will explain to him everything, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, he means a lot to me. A lot more than I've been letting on. Because I didn't want to get too close to him and have another person for Quinn to get. So I shut off my emotions with him. I didn't let myself feel the way that I wanted to. He told me he loved me, and I didn't say it back. I just I care about him, and I don't want to lose him.
You
Like
won't
I
lose
lost
him.
Bryce.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I I can't lose him like I lost Bryce.
I don't think you will.
Cause I messed that up royally.
You ran from fear. I think you ran. And I think that's okay. It's okay to run. Everybody has a fight or flight. And that's perfectly okay. Alan cares about you. And I care about you. Okay? I love you. You are family. And I don't want to lose that. Okay? I will always put family first. There is a reason I drop everything whenever there's a problem with anyone in my family. All right. And I will make sure Alan understands. Alan showed up to the prison. Alan showed up here. Alan has not given up. Alan does not want to give up. Alan would have given up as soon as he heard you were going to Parsons, and instead he was here. He spoke to me. I spoke to him. You'll know when he gives up. And I can tell you right now, if you suck out this far, he's going to continue to stick through.
Yeah, just getting it through to my thick skull that I need to accept the help. Because I've relied on Quinn for so long that I forget that there are other people that I can get that help from.
Mm-hmm.
It's just remembering that. She doesn't make it easy.
And I wouldn't work too hard trying to remember it. Because at that point, you're literally battling Quinn. And maybe that's what you need to do. I'll let you decide that. But, yeah. I'll tell you what. Let me go speak to Pixie. Let me go talk to Thatch. Do you want to speak to Bryce?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, is that your Mustang?
Yeah, it is. You like it?
Well, I have one of my own, so yeah.
For about a week, I traded cars with Henry for a week. He wanted to try the Primo. I wanted to try the Mustang, so something to toy around with before goodbye, as they say.
It's fun.
It is. It's a very
Wait, did the PD take my tuna chip? I don't even know.
Did they?
I don't, well, they didn't exactly let my give me my stuff from prison before they sent me here. You know what Alan gave me for Christmas?
What did he give you?
A picture of Snow, of Jackie Snow.
That's fantastic.
But I think it's stuck at prison in my stuff.
Let me go let Pixie know and see if maybe we can get that for you, okay?
Yeah, I let her know. The thing is, it has to be another day because we'll have to arrange to go back and then pick it up and come back here, and it's a whole issue in itself.
I know. We'll figure that out, all right? Let me give you another hug real quick. I got your back, all right?
Thank you.
Absolutely. Let me let Bryce know, okay?
Do you have a cigarette? They took all mine when I left prison.
Oh, I got plenty. Don't you worry. There you go.
What did he do?